In this video, we will learn about the maxima and minima of a function. So, if we have a function y is equal to f of x, so first step is we set the first derivative equal to 0, that is f prime x is equal to 0. Then we take second derivative and evaluate at the critical point that we find out in the first derivative when we set it equal to 0. If the second derivative comes out to be greater than 0, we get a minimum point. If the second derivative is less than 0, when we evaluate it at the critical points, if it is less than 0, then we get the maximum point. Let us suppose we have this total revenue function and we are supposed to find maximum total revenue. Okay, maximum total revenue or maximum total revenue, or rather we need to find out the maximum or find the level of output where total revenue is maximum, and find out the corresponding maximum total revenue. If this is our question, how do we solve it? So first step is we take the first derivative of this function. Okay, so let us say tr prime is the derivative of this function with respect to q, which is the first derivative. So derivative of q is 1, we are left with 400 minus derivative of q square is 2q, so 2 into 4 is 2 into 8 is 16q, and we set it equal to 0, so this condition held us here. Now when we set it equal to 0, what will we get? We get 16q is equal to 400, dividing both sides by 16, so we get q will be equal to 400 upon 16, so we have 400 upon 16. So here we have 8 2s are 16, 8 5s are 40, then we have 0, 2 1s are 2, 25s are, so q is equal to 25. Okay, so our maximum total revenue is maximum when output level is 25. Now we need to find out the second derivative, whether we got this as maximum or not. So this is the first step. Second step is to find out second derivative, that is tr double prime, that is the second derivative. Since this is the first derivative, we take its derivative again and derivate and differentiate with respect to q. Derivative of a constant is 0, derivative of q is 1, so we get here minus 16. Since minus 16 is less than 0, that means we got the condition for maximum here. That means in fact when q is equal to 25, total revenue is maximum. And what is the corresponding total revenue? So total revenue will be equal to, plug this value of q is equal to 25 into total revenue function, so we have 400 times 25, the value of q, minus 8 times 25 square. When we solve, we will get the maximum revenue as 5,000. Okay, so its graph will look like this. We have output here, we have total revenue here, so this is our total revenue function. Now this at the point where the slope of this total revenue function is equal to 0, we get quantity as 25, which maximizes the total revenue. So first derivative shows us the point where slope is equal to 0. Okay, that is this t r prime is equal to 0 at this point. Okay, second derivative shows us that the slope is decreasing, that is t r double prime is less than 0. Okay, when we evaluate it at the critical point of 25. Okay, so this is how do we find out the maximum. I hope I make myself clear in this video. Thank you.